For this challenge, you'll get into the fine details of the interactive module planning. Now you'll take the outline that you created in the previous challenge and you'll carefully plan out and describe all the elements that the user, the student, is going to experience. You'll include all of the directions, all of the content, all of the questions and the examples, all of that's going to be included. You'll also put in your thoughts on how things should look and which pictures, videos, audio clips, and video clips, etc., that should be included. So here's the part where we're really going to flesh out the details. This is all done in a very simple, inexpensive format. We use what is known as planning cards. These are simple 3x5 cards or 4x6 cards, and you're going to need a pack of them. So begin this planning process by looking over your outline from the previous challenge. Using that outline, then you create cards that contain information about all of the different things that will be included in order to successfully complete the module. So you have cards that will include what will be on the title page of your module. What will the student encounter as he or she starts the program? There will be cards that will help the student navigate your module. There will be cards that address how the student will be oriented to what there's to do. Cards to help get and maintain the student's motivation, and of course cards that present specific bits of information about the content. You will also have cards that describe the examples that will be given, the questions you're going to ask, the problems, scenarios, stories that you need to include. The cards will also include ideas on the type of media that'll be used. For example, the type of pictures, the graphics, the video that needs to be presented, and so on. Don't forget that this module is self-instructional. That means these cards need to include all of the directions that the user is going to need, all of the explanations, and so on, because you or the classroom teacher will not be there to guide the student. The module has to have all of those things included. In addition, you don't want your user to just sit there and have screen after screen of information presented to him. You want the module to be interactive. The module needs to ask questions, give alternatives and options, and even require certain levels of responses before it will move on. So the user has to respond and interact in order to work through the module. Once you've created your set of cards, you should be able to give the set of cards to another individual, and they should be able to go through the cards one by one and have a very good idea of how this finished module is going to work. In fact, with the use of the planning card review form, a key part of this challenge will be for you to get individuals in your lab and also your TA to review the cards and use the form to offer you feedback. Once again, we're asking you to get more feedback about this work. The cards don't have to be perfect. You can use stickmen, you can draw, just draw things. It's all handwritten. They're cheap that way so that you can get rid of them if they don't work and add new ones as they do need. But they should contain detailed information that will show exactly what needs to be done within this development stage. Now I wanted to let you in on a little secret. Okay? In the past, this is the planning stage that students have really, or they've often complained about, as why they have to do it. Why are you making us do this? I've heard that over and over. However, once it is correctly completed, this stage of planning is also the one that the students always refer to as the most important for them to be successful when they go to the finished stage of the development work for this module. So the detail can be tedious, but the benefits are really great. Just do it, it'll pay off, I promise.